Hello and welcome. This is Judy Adele. I am going to do a music reaction video. I don't know what song this is. I know it is a holiday song. So happy holidays and let's start there.
I really like Christmas.
Okay. I love this song. I think it's a great song. And so I'm just gonna stop here. If you're new to Tim Minchin world, he's an atheist. I was trying to make sure that was the correct word. That's the correct word. But this is such a beautiful song, and I love that this is out there because well, you'll hear it. It's a beautiful song. All right, check it out. I'm gonna start over.
I really like Christmas. It's sentimental, I know, but I just really like it. I'm hardly religious. I'd rather break bread with Dawkins than Desmond Tutu, to be honest. And yes, I have all of the usual objections to consumerism, to the commercialization of an ancient religion, to the westernization of a dead Palestinian press ganged into selling PlayStations and beer. But I still really like it. Forward to Christmas.
I'm gonna stop here just from that last verse. It's one of the songs. I mean, again, this is Tim, right? So this is one of those songs that has a lot of meaning, and it also has a little bit of funny and irony and cleverness, of course. And again, that's one of those that verse that we just heard. Something that many people can agree with, no matter where they stand on the religious front. Again, it's that thoughtful piece of it all. Okay, sorry, I hate to interrupt this song because I just think it's a great song. But I also love the again, the thoughtfulness that he brings to the conversation.
I'm looking forward to Christmas, though I'm not expecting a visit from Jesus. I'll be seeing my dad, my brother and sisters, my gran and my mum. They'll be drinking white wine in the sun. I'll be seeing my dad, my brother and sisters, my gran and my mum. They'll be drinking white wine in the sun. I don't go in for ancient wisdom. I don't believe just 'cause ideas are tenacious it means that they're worthy. Get freaked out by churches. Some of the hymns that they sing have nice chords, but the lyrics are dodgy. And yes, I have all of the usual objections to the miseducation of children who in tax-exempt institutions are taught to externalize blame and to feel ashamed and to judge things as plain right or wrong. But I quite like the song. I'm not expecting big presents. presents. The old combination of socks, jocks, and chocolates is just fine by me. 'Cause I'll be seeing my dad, my brother and sisters, my gran and my mum. They'll be drinking white wine in the sun. I'll be seeing my dad, my brother and sisters, my gran and my mum. They'll be drinking white wine in the sun. And you, my baby girl, my jet-lagged infant daughter, you'll be handed round the room like a puppy at a primary school. And you won't understand, but you will learn someday that wherever you are and whatever you face, these are the people who make you feel safe in this world. My sweet blue-eyed girl. And if my baby girl, when you're 21 or 31 and Christmas comes around, and you find yourself 9,000 miles from home, you'll know whatever comes. Your brothers and sisters and me and your mum will be waiting for you in the sun whenever you come. Your brothers and sisters, your aunts and your uncles, your grandparents, cousins, and me and your mum will be waiting for you in the sun, drinking white wine in the sun. Darling, when Christmas comes, we'll be waiting for you in the sun, drinking white wine in the sun, waiting for you in the sun, waiting for you, I really like Christmas. It's sentimental, I know. Thank you so much. Thanks very much.
There is just so much in that song. It's just like it's a whole storyboard, and I love the way he ends it, for his, the verse for his child, and what just an amazing and lovely, wonderful sentiment to start off her life with. Yeah, what a great I just the like I'd love to have him set that song to completely other lyrics. Just because it's so the feel, the emotion, that sort of like, I don't know if melancholy is the right word, but just the intensity of, the mixture of the happiness and just the sadness and the sentiment and all of that is just, there's just so much that goes into the words, but into the tone and the music and the melody and everything. It's just, I just think it's such a great song. And again, full of just thought provoking, and it's just really nice to have, depending on, I know obviously there are some triggers for folks in that song, depending on what your belief system is and how you believe in that. And I just hope, again, I always hope that people can see his perspective and gain some understanding of where he's coming from, but just the heart and the depth that he has as a human being and as a a person that comes across in many of the things that he actually does do. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say. I have a lot of things to say, but I'm not finding great words for them right now. So, I hope you enjoy that song. Yeah, I don't know. That song is just always like it's so, like I said, I'd love to hear their lyrics with it because it's always just a very touching song to me. And I just love, especially when he gets to the verse about his kid, it's just so sweet and wonderful and meaningful. And that's the thing, it's that feeling that is so heartfelt that comes through, which is so cool. Okay, now we are here to do the requested version of White Wine in the Sun by Tim Minchin, requested by Troy Stewart. This is a version I did not even know existed until Troy pointed it out. So this is an animated version of this video. I don't know anything about who made it or what, all of that. But I'm excited to watch it. Okay. Interesting. All right.
I really like Christmas. It's sentimental, I know, but I just really like it. I am hardly religious. I'd rather break bread with Dawkins than Desmond Tutu, to be honest. And yes, I have all of the usual objections to consumerism, to the commercialization of an ancient religion, to the westernization of a dead Palestinian press ganged into selling PlayStations and beer. But I still really like it. I'm looking forward to Christmas.
Is that a little animated, Tim?
Though I'm not expecting a visit from Jesus, I'll be seeing my dad, my brother and sisters, my gran and my mum. They'll be drinking white wine in the sun.
I think this is a little different musical version than the other one that we watched. I love, this is just fun to watch. It's always interesting to see other people's interpretations or depictions and the whole concept of. So I live in a very wintry climate during the winter, which I don't know, does that make sense? No, it doesn't. I live in a very cold climate, and I am not so much a fan of the cold, and so the idea of having a white wine in the sun on Christmas is delightful. I think I should go traveling to Australia for a Christmas holiday some year or around that time. So anyway, this just looks delicious to me.
I'll be seeing my dad, my brother and sisters, my gran and my mum. They'll be drinking white wine in the sun.
There he is.
I don't go in for ancient wisdom. I don't believe just 'cause ideas are tenacious, it means that they're worthy.
I really am enjoying the style, I guess, but I'm just enjoying just the different sceneries and colors and just the different depictions of each little snippet that they're doing. I am explaining myself horribly right now. So I'll try to do that better. But I like it. It's just really cool, the colors that they're choosing. Yeah, this for instance, and the scene right before it. I just really like the colors and just the way the shading is done. It's really eye-catching to me.
I get freaked out by churches. Some of the hymns that they sing have nice chords, but the lyrics are spooky. And yes, I have all of the usual objections to the miseducation of children who in tax-exempt institutions are taught to externalize blame and to feel ashamed and to judge things as plain right or wrong. But I quite like the song.
I really like one of the things I appreciate about this song is just kind of that the complexities of Christmas and the holiday and the sort of sometimes the different feelings that we all have or the different experiences maybe that we have around religion or belief systems or whatever. But just still acknowledging again, the songs and that there's a lot of, for him, there's still a lot of wonderful things about Christmas, even though he doesn't believe in the basis of it. But I love all of that's encapsulated in this song, and I think it's just kind of cool and hopefully thought-provoking instead of annoying to people, and just that we all have different beliefs and we all can appreciate and accept. Can we all accept and appreciate each other and the different perspectives that we all come from that have built us. So, all right, back to the video.
I'm not expecting big presents. The old combination of socks, jocks, and chocolates is just fine by me. 'Cause I'll be seeing my dad, my brother and sisters, my gran and my mum. They'll be drinking white wine in the sun. I'll be seeing my dad, my brother and sisters, my gran and my mum. They'll be drinking white wine in the sun.
Oh, that looks lovely. I feel like Tim got a very different set of legs than everybody else in these characters.
And you, my baby girl, my jet-lagged infant daughter, you'll be handed round the room like a puppy at a primary school. And you won't understand, but you will learn someday that wherever you are and whatever you face, these are the people who make you feel safe in this world. My sweet blue-eyed girl. And if my baby girl, when you're 21 or 31 and Christmas comes around and you find yourself 9,000 miles from home, you'll know whatever comes. Your brothers and sisters and me and your mom will be waiting for you in the sun whenever you come. Your brothers and sisters, your aunts and your uncles, your grandparents, cousins, and me and your mom will be waiting for you in the sun, drinking white wine in the sun, waiting for you. Christmas. It's sentimental, I know.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that was fun. It just looks so yummy and luscious and makes me want a hot cup of hot cocoa, which I guess is redundant. A hot cup of hot cocoa would be really hot and probably not very drinkable. And I know it should probably make me want white wine, but really, I don't know. Yeah. I'll have the white wine when I'm in the sun. Hot cocoa when I'm in the cold climate. Of course, the white wine would probably help me warm up. So anyway, I will take that all into consideration. Thank you so much, Troy, for the requests and for introducing me to that video. Very fun and exciting. Thank you all for hanging out and watching with me today. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, check out many or some or all of the other videos that we have, Tim Minchin, Holiday, and beyond. And come back and see us again. And until then, take good care of yourself. I hope your holidays are wonderful in whatever way and with whomever you are sharing them. And please, enjoy the music.